I just want to say, I want to be clear. Going to a human would be better. I just can't afford it.
AI isn't coming. It's here. It's here.
My name's Chris. I own and operate Cloud Candy Co., and we're a gourmet cotton candy company based in Vancouver, Washington. And we're just out to make like cotton candy for adults. We're out to try to change people's minds on like the conception of cotton candy from being like a overly sweet, too sugary, gritty snack for kids to like an actual like dessert quality item. So we have flavors like matcha tea, dill pickle.
The dill pickle. I tried the dill pickle and it was solid, man. You could tell right at first. At first, I was a little hesitant, but
Yeah.
I'll definitely be buying one of these.
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely a love it or hate it sort of deal. But we've got, strawberry shortcake, bourbon, pina colada. We make like over 50 flavors. So yeah, that's a little bit about us.
Perfect. I know somebody in Tacoma, actually no, in Puyallup, that she loves espresso martini. So if you ever got an idea of a new flavor, espresso martini would be solid.
We've actually made a couple of martini ones. We made a lemon drop and a blueberry martini one. So I get espresso, that could be good. Oh, our website is cloud-candy.co, C-O, not .com. And all of our social media tags are Cloud Candy Magic. And we're on TikTok and Instagram. Had actually a couple TikToks blow up last year, which was cool.
There's been a lot of talk about AI and how it's disrupting a lot of different industries, a lot of different occupations. Tell us a little bit about at least the risk side of it, maybe for you or for your business and stuff like that.
Yeah, the risk side of it. Let me think here. We're actually so niche. And one thing that I've been learning a lot myself is that for cotton candy in particular, like, confections is a whole industry, right? And so AI is definitely going to disrupt that in the sense that there's already like, fully automated just about, like gummy factories and chocolate and all sorts of stuff. And so I think that in general for candy, you're going to see, we've already started to see like more mass-produced stuff, less handmade stuff, or even like handmade stuff disguised, as AI stuff disguised as handmade. But for my industry in particular, like it's kind of hard to remove the physical element. There's not really like you have to physically pull the cotton candy from the machine or spin the cotton candy on a cone.
Yeah, you're not too worried about robots coming in and doing all that yet.
Not necessarily, although I will say, one of the things that has been a positive for me with AI anyways is that because cotton candy is so niche, it's so niche that like any of the normal like confection or snack food sort of like semi-automated stuff, machines for like packaging and all that, those don't exist for cotton candy at all. So that's been my own challenge, is like I'm trying to actually design my own stuff, pretty much my own equipment, because it just simply doesn't exist. So I have been using AI in that sense, like Gemini a lot, to try to like help me like figure out like, how to build all of it. Yeah.
So you touched a little bit about it on the opportunities. So obviously it could be a thought partner, you can do some research on it. Tell us a little bit about how you've used it either personally or for your business.
Yeah, I actually, Gemini in particular is the model that I use, and I have it very well integrated into our business. With Gemini, you can actually build your own, like, they call them gems, but they're like a custom AI tool, and you can upload a bunch of context into it. And so for me, I'm a solopreneur. Like, if I want to like do a rebrand or a refresh to our brand, or try to like move our branding forward and that sort of thing, I'm looking at like a $15,000 to $20,000 bill for a logo and a brand kit and maybe some website work in there. I have to be really cautious with how I spend my resources because, we're still trying to scale and everything like that. We are just like a small local business, but we're trying to grow. And so for me, being able to like upload, we have like my own custom gem for our business, pretty much our own custom AI. So I just uploaded all of our current branding stuff, and I kind of went through the process of like, can you help me develop this further? Can you help me define these areas that are not defined? And it's still, I do think, I just want to say, I want to be clear, going to a human would be better. I just can't afford it.
To empower small businesses to, you know, with the speed and obviously the cost, you're able to tap into some intelligence that you might not have access to.
Yeah, I definitely like, you know, the gem, for instance, can basically help me draft emails that are in my brand voice, like, you know, or draft social media content that's in my brand voice and how I would speak it out on a script. So there's definitely, it's a double-sided sword, because you could certainly, I mean, a lot of that means it's going to be replacing a lot of people's jobs. For somebody in my particular position, it's, you know, it is a really useful tool because it can kind of multiply my own like productivity, and I can kind of act as more than one person.
Well, thank you so much. It looks like you got some customers backing up.
Yeah,
so let's go ahead and jump in.
Don't get left behind.